Welcome to another edition of Nigeria Breaking News Talk Forum, where all Nigerians, irrespective of whether you are Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Edo, Esan, Robo, or wherever you come, as long as you are from the four walls of Nigeria, you can participate. A lot has happened this week since we last broadcast live last Sunday. This coming Sunday on January the 24th, 2010, we will be touching on so many incidences that has happened since last week. We are here as Nigeria Breaking News Talk Forum to look back in Nigeria in review of what has happened within 1 week and also to talk about the relatively breaking news as we go on the air. For those of you that are following the news, you know that a lot has happened this week, from the outburst of the former President General Olusegun Obasanjo about Yar'Adua and his role in installing Yar'Adua as the President of Nigeria, including the Vice President Jonathan Goodluck, including the hard court ruling yesterday evening that gives again another ultimatum. 14 days for the FEC, the Federal Executive Council of Nigeria, to come up and declare whether the president is still failed to continue as president of Nigeria. In other words, they should declare that the president is no longer capable of carrying on the duty for which he was elected. Again, the clock is now ticking towards that 14-day ultimatum deadline given today by High Court to the FEC, the Federal Executive Council. Well, we can all talk here, we can all read various emails and break different news, but no one actually knows better other than the person, a very brilliant mind from Nigeria, the president of the American Heritage University in California, the person of Dr. Tony Bestman Ogiamie. From the thick of things, from the December 25th with the underwear bomber that finally brought the worst name to all Nigerians, for which all Nigerians condemned the action of that single Nigerian. One person has been in the thick of things. When the first High Court was sitting to decide the fate of our president, President Yar'Adua, one person was sitting right there inside the courtroom. When all decisions were made in Abuja and Lagos, one person was there visiting. When again the Unibomber tried to, one person was in Nigeria when it breaks. When we were all panicking as to how Nigerians who are visiting home will be able to fly back to the US, one man was at the thick of things in Nigeria. Today, this afternoon, Dr. Tony Bestman Ogiamie arrived in the US with a lot to say, what we classified in the news media as first-hand information. No guesswork, no sugarcoating, because this man is true to the bone. This Sunday, join us as Dr. Tony Bestman Ogiamie act as our chief speaker for the event coming up on Sunday, the guest speaker. Tony Ogiamie will come online at exactly 4:30 p.m., which means we have the first 30 minutes to talk, and then Dr. Ogiamie will lay down from the very time he arrived in Nigeria to the time the news broke about the underwear bomber, to the time he actually went into the courtroom to listen. Why was he in the courtroom? Because he's a brilliant lawyer. You need to hear this great Nigerian speak. So join us, throw any question at him, ask him to define even the Constitution of Nigeria. Ask him to tell you how the law interprets whether the High Court has the power under the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria, has the right to give the ultimatum to the executive branch. And if there's anyone that can actually explain it in details, it will be Tony Bestman Ogiamie. Ladies and gentlemen, join us on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for another riveting discussion about what is happening in Nigeria, the roles, and who next will be the president if we do know, or if our current president is even still alive. There is one man, and only one man, can tell us exactly what happened because he was there. He wasn't just there in person, he was sitting in the courtroom. He was present. He visited the seat of power. Dr. Tony Bestman Ogiamie, President, American Heritage University in California. I'm your host, John Idehen. Nigeria Breaking News Talk Forum that takes place every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Nigeria, UK, and 1 p.m. California, and 3 p.m. Minnesota, 3 p.m. Texas. Call early, and the phone number will be 347-426-3610. I repeat, 347-426-3610. And we have so much information that has come up since last week. You will not want to miss this. Of course, you all can still log on to the web at www.nigeriabreakingnews.com, or you can simply call us at 347-426-3610. Johnny Idehen, NigeriaBreakingNews.com. Again, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.